Hello and welcome back to your IBS Answer Portal. I would like to welcome you to the new video T-series. First of all, congratulations for graduating on your course for understanding IBS, understanding why you have it, how you got it, and what are the causes. Now, with your excitement, you want to be cured. Well, you came to the right place because T101 is your treatment phase and you're going to begin to understand. I can't impress upon you enough that you're going to have to break down and buy the book. Not because I wrote the book and not because I can make money off of a book. Let's be fair and honest. If you know anything about publishing, an author does not make money on their book, unless, of course, you're John Grisham. The reason is, it's pennies that you make on it. An author writes a book because they want to get their message out. That is why I'm doing this video. I told you in my introductory video about me. What was the reason I'm doing this? I'm doing it out of self-satisfaction, helping others. You're going to need certain tools today, and if you would have looked at the thumbnail, you would see two of them, and I can clearly show you. One of them is you're going to need a little diary that you're going to have to write. And the other thing is you're going to be required to get an RX, but it won't be a prescription. You're going to be taking these enzyme replacement therapies. I discuss them in my book, and I'm not going to go into the whole reason again why you need it and why you take it. You better know after a series of videos that you have watched. The A series explains why. Now we're going to begin. Your first phase, which is phase 1, is your treatment protocol of commencing or beginning an elimination diet. This diet is called the FODMAP diet. That stands for fermentable oliggo, monosaccharides, disaccharides, and polyols. Those are the complex sugars that exist in apples, onions, garlic, cherries, peaches, watermelon, avocados. When you go to a Mexican restaurant, it's murder on you if you have IBS because you're eating onions, you're eating garlic, and you're eating avocados. Apples are murderous too. And you know when you eat an apple, a lot of people get what they say gassy. I explained to you the reasons for it. So you know already, even though under normal conditions, these foods are healthy, they're good for you, but not for you if you have IBS. So what you have to do is start your treatment protocol. On day 1, you take out your memo book and you start a log. You write in the date and the time when you first wake up, and you first have to relieve yourself and use the lavatory. You must write down a descriptive analysis of your bowel movement, your stool. Its consistency, how frequent it is, and you must list that every time. And as we go through this, I will explain why. Your bathroom habits are a window into your gastrointestinal tract. That visual explanation offers you what's really going on inside of you. Under normal conditions, you should have normal stools. If you don't, the consistency reveals what's wrong. It is too voluminous at this stage to go into it on a video, but clearly understand the results of your stool is a reflection of what's occurring in your small intestine. And loose stools, diarrhea, frequency are all results of unmetabolized foods. Under normal conditions, your gastrointestinal tract gets all the nutrients out of your food and distributes it throughout your body. By the time your stool gets to the large intestines or colon, all that's left is just waste products, water, salts, and bacteria. So if there is still food in there, unbroken down food components, that's what is feeding your bacteria. And as a result, you're not getting all your nutrients and you feel sick and you have IBS. So what you have to do is offer your body the replacement of what you're not producing. Now you have to remember, I told you that you manufacture over 26 different enzymes. This product, which is Digest Gold by Enzymatica, is what provides for you any of the enzymes that you're missing. The key component that usually IBS patients are missing is an enzyme called alpha-galactosidase. This enzyme breaks down the foods that contain complex sugars. Your beans, your peaches, cherries, avocados, onions, those are all the FODMAPs. Watermelon is murder on you. Particularly artificial sweeteners. Those are murder. Sorbitol, mannitol. I could go into it end and end. So for the next 6 weeks, you must write down every single thing you eat. I want you to write down the time, the date, the quantity, what you ate. And it is up to you to follow and adhere to this treatment protocol. For the next 6 weeks, you are not going to eat any FODMAPs. That's listed on the diet. It's listed in the book. The reason you are not doing that is to facilitate the healing and rebuilding of your brush border or the small intestinal lining of your digestive tract. 6 weeks is not going to cure you. It is going to get you over the hump that probably by day 7, you will no longer have distension, gas, bloating, and superfrequency. Your frequency will be reduced from visiting 10 and 12 times a day to the bathroom, maybe 2 or 3. It's a slow process, but we want to facilitate the repair and rebuilding of your brush border in your small intestines. Once you start getting on the road, you will do this for 6 weeks until your brush border starts healing, until the homeostasis of your gut returns to normal. Remember, homeostasis is that symbiotic relationship between all the bacteria and you. Remember the 10 trillion to 100 trillion bacteria in your gut? You're going to reconfigure that population where you're going to reduce the pathogenic or disease-causing bacteria and return the populations to normal ratios between the good guys and the bad guys. And as you do that, you're accomplishing that through alleviating and eliminating those complex sugars that are in FODMAPs. So now do you get the picture? For the next 6 weeks, you must adhere to the FODMAP diet. You must take these enzymes. For a guide and a clear understanding of how much medication to take, Where to buy the product at the best possible price, it is in the book. I provide the websites where to purchase your enzymes. I tell you how many enzymes to take. You must also read the book because we go into hyperacidity. Hyperacidity is a death wish to taking enzymes, because if you produce a lot of stomach acid and you ingest enzymes, you destroy the enzymes so they won't be able to work by the time they get to the first section of your small intestine. So these are all important things. You must read the book in companion with watching these videos. I'm telling you, look at me. I just had a wonderful lunch. I ate all the things I wouldn't have eaten in the past. I still am not fond of onions, but I never get sick anymore. 8.5 months. All your answers are right there. And it's at your fingertips. And guess what? You're not taking horrific anti-inflammatory drugs like Febreze, which the dangers, just read the label. Watch the TV. Do you want to succumb to a brain infection and die? A severe gastrointestinal infection that could take your life? Is the risk worth it? You're only changing or alleviating the symptoms, but you're not alleviating the cause. This treatment protocol alleviates the cause. It cures your irritable bowel syndrome. You are facilitating the repair process of your body. So check back for video T102. We're going to go into it and explain to you how to utilize this diet and how to read the results. It is a key to understanding which enzymes you're deficient in. So please check back on your IBS Answer Portal for video T102. You're on your way to recovery. Take care.